This is Nijverdal, the scene of stage 3 of the Boels Ladies Tour here on GCN Racing. But first, we're looking back at yesterday's sprint in Gennep between Lorena Wiebes in white and Kirsten Wild. And again, the result is the same as stage 1. Lorena Wiebes wins her second stage here in the Boels Ladies Tour, and with those 10 bonus seconds, she also overtakes the race lead. Stage 3, the longest of the week, the hardest as well. Almost 1,000 altitude meters and almost 160 kilometers in the east of the country. Very important moment here because this is the number 4 in the GC. Paternoster crashes out in that corner. She can continue the race, but this is also the moment where the decisive move is made by the Trek Segafredo team and most importantly the Boels Dolmans team. We're missing Paternoster from the top 10, but we're also missing Kirsten Wild from the top 10. She was held up by that crash, and she also did not manage to get back to the first group. Initially, Lorena Wiebes and Annemiek van Vleuten, the numbers 1 and 2 in the GC, were not part of that group, but they catch back on. In the final, on the Hellendoornse Berg, we have an attack by the Danish national champion of the Boels Dolmans team, Amelie Diederiksen. Last year, she won 2 stages in the Boels Ladies Tour, and this year she tries a different approach, not sprinting, but a long solo. It's Hannah Barnes of the Canyon SRAM team, very active team today, joins Amelie Diederiksen at the front, and together they get a gap of 30-35 seconds, but the peloton never loses sight of the 2 leaders. They work well together, but especially Mitchelton Scott and Team Sunweb work hard to get the 2 leaders back. Annemiek van Vleuten leading the charge here with Ashley Molman-Pasio, and Chantal Blaak is dropped from that first group. Annemiek van Vleuten, she has won the race 2 years in a row, but this year there's no long time trial and there's no really hard stage in the south of the Netherlands. But still, Mitchelton Scott tries everything to make it a real hard race. Annemiek van Vleuten did her bit, and now Amanda Spratt attacks with Amy Pieters of the Boels Dolmans team, Lizzie Dijknen of Trek Segafredo, and Lisa Klein of the Canyon SRAM team. Lisa Klein, the number 5 in the GC, only 13 seconds behind Lorena Wiebes. So this sprint is not only for the stage win, it's also a possibility to take the lead in the GC for not only Lisa Klein, but also Amy Pieters. The peloton is actually really close, not the 40 seconds you see on the screen, but the gap is big enough for the 4 leaders to sprint for the stage win. In Alkmaar, Lisa Klein and Amy Pieters were part of that same 3-woman breakaway. And in Alkmaar, Amy Pieters was by far stronger than the German rider, but not today. Jumping from the wheel of Lizzie Dijknen is Lisa Klein. She loves racing in the Netherlands, already won the Healthy Aging Tour and the Benne Ladies Tour, and by winning this stage she also takes the lead in the Boels Ladies Tour, because Lorena Wiebes only had 3 seconds and those are 5 seconds. So Lorena Wiebes loses the leader's jersey, but the gaps are still so very small. Great sprint there by Lisa Klein, good timing by the rider from Germany. And everybody at the Canyon SRAM team happy with the Barnes sisters, with Nijverdal and Amia Lusik. Result of today's stage: Lisa Klein, Amy Pieters, Dijknen and Spratt, the 4 riders in the lead, and then Lorena Wiebes winning the sprint of the peloton ahead of Bastianelli. Lisa Klein, she takes the orange leader's jersey, but only has 2 seconds on Wiebes and 6 seconds on Amy Pieters. Stage 4 and 5 on Saturday and Sunday are going to be very exciting, and you can watch all the action live here on GCN Racing.